Have you ever wondered why Homo sapiens, us, are the only human species left on Earth? Let's embark on a journey through time, back to the dawn of Homo sapiens. Approximately 300,000 years ago, in the heart of Africa, our story begins. Anatomically, modern humans, Homo sapiens, emerged and slowly began to carve their place in the world. Our ancestors were not alone. The planet was a bustling stage of diverse human species, but it was Homo sapiens, with their unique traits and abilities, who would set the course for the future. They began to thrive, their population growing, their territories expanding. In the grand theatre of evolution, Homo sapiens were the new kids on the block. Yet they were about to embark on a journey that would lead to them becoming the last human species standing. So we began in Africa, but how did we end up here as the only surviving human species? The first step in our unique journey was leaving our birthplace, Africa. This was a turning point in human history, marked by the Out of Africa theory. This theory, backed by a wealth of archaeological and genetic evidence, suggests that around 70,000 years ago, our ancestors, the Homo sapiens, began an incredible migration. This wasn't a mass exodus, but rather a slow, steady trickle of small groups venturing beyond their familiar surroundings. Pushed by changing climates, pulled by curiosity and the promise of new lands, they began their journey. Over countless generations, these intrepid explorers spread across the globe, reaching every corner, from the frozen tundras of Siberia to the sun-baked deserts of Australia. This journey was not a simple walk in the park. It was fraught with peril, filled with unknown dangers and challenges. But we, Homo sapiens, persevered, adapted, and thrived. Homo sapiens started to spread worldwide, but what challenges did they face? We shall explore this next. As Homo sapiens moved into new territories, they weren't alone. In Europe, the Neanderthals had already staked their claim, while in Asia, the enigmatic Denisovans held sway. But it wasn't long before Homo sapiens began to assert dominance. What gave our ancestors the upper hand? Undoubtedly, their superior tools played a crucial role. Homo sapiens crafted intricate, efficient blades and projectile weapons that outperformed the simple hand axes of their competitors. These tools weren't just for hunting, they were a testament to the cognitive abilities of Homo sapiens. Our ancestors were not just tool makers, but thinkers, capable of abstract thought and complex planning. They understood the world around them in a way that the Neanderthals and Denisovans didn't. This cognitive leap, coupled with their advanced tools, gave Homo sapiens a decisive advantage in the struggle for survival. But was it only competition that led to the extinction of other human species? While competition played a role, it wasn't the only factor. Our ancestors didn't just compete with other human species like Neanderthals and Denisovans, they also interbred with them. Yes, you heard it right, the proof is in our genes. Genetic studies have revealed that modern non-African populations carry 1 to 2% Neanderthal DNA, while some people from Oceania carry traces of Denisovan DNA. This suggests that our Homo sapiens ancestors weren't just conquerors, but also lovers engaging in amorous affairs with members of these other human species. But this interbreeding did more than just add a bit of variety to our gene pool. It gave Homo sapiens a competitive edge. Some of these inherited genes have been linked to boosting our immunity and adapting to high-altitude environments. So what happened to these other human species? Over time, they were assimilated into the Homo sapiens population, their distinctive genetic signatures gradually diluted but not entirely erased. So we carry a part of these extinct human species within us, but what else contributed to our survival? Survival isn't just about outcompeting others, it's also about adapting and innovating. Homo sapiens, our species, truly excelled in this arena. We adapted to a vast array of environments and climates, from the frozen tundra of the Arctic to the arid deserts of Africa. Our bodies evolved to withstand the cold, the heat, and everything in between, all while our minds developed to understand and manipulate these environments. But adaptation was just one part of the equation. Innovation was another. Homo sapiens developed advanced tools, far surpassing the simple hand axes of our predecessors. We crafted spears, bows, and arrows, tools that allowed us to hunt more efficiently and effectively. And then there was art. We began to create symbols and drawings indicating a level of complex thought unheard of in other species. This was the birth of culture, of shared ideas and shared understanding. Innovations and adaptability played a significant role, but was there a final piece to this survival puzzle? The final key to our survival lies in our ability to cooperate and create culture. This unique trait has been a game changer for Homo sapiens. When we think about hunting, gathering, and defense, it's not the strongest or the fastest who always win, but rather those who can work together most effectively. Our ancestors realized this and formed groups, pooling their resources and strategies for the common good. This social cooperation also paved the way for the development of language, our most powerful tool yet. Language allowed us to communicate complex ideas, share our experiences, and pass down our knowledge across generations. It became the foundation of our culture, shaping our beliefs, our behaviors, and our collective identity. Culture, in turn, allowed us to adapt to diverse environments, withstand challenges, and thrive in various corners of the world. It made us resilient, innovative, and most importantly, united. So our ability to cooperate and create culture was the final piece that secured our place as the last human species. Let's take a moment to reflect on our journey. We began with the dawn of Homo sapiens, a species birthed in the cradle of Africa. This was not just the beginning of a species, but the start of a narrative that would span tens of thousands of years. Then we followed the footsteps of our ancestors as they stepped out of Africa, venturing into unknown territories and encountering other human species. These encounters were not always friendly, but they were significant, leading to both competition and interbreeding. The story of Homo sapiens is also a tale of adaptation and innovation. From crafting tools to creating art, our species demonstrated an unparalleled ability to innovate and adapt to changing environments. Finally, we explored the pivotal role of social cooperation and culture. These elements, perhaps more than any other, set Homo sapiens apart and paved the way for our ultimate survival. And so, Homo sapiens became the last human species, a testament to our adaptability, ingenuity, and social cooperation. This is our story, the story of us.